When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and Orkid is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are really located just in front of that white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize orcas as they swim and regulates their body temperature. There's no bone or muscle in the dorsal fin, so sometimes you may see it curve over. Now the flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like our human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as a speedboat. But they swim the fastest, and they use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of the communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, you might see a mother use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. When killer whales really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate, get a better view of the surroundings. Slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, hunting them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them straight off the beach. Orkid is going to be demonstrating a similar behavior right here in our slide off. Antarctic killer whales create waves, washing over floating ice and knocking seals into the water. Let's see Orkid demonstrating a similar wave-making technique right here in our pool, showcasing one of the many athletic and complex hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you guys just saw these waves crashing right in front of you. It's truly impossible to imagine the amount of water displaced to experience it firsthand. Lucky for all of us, we have a very brave volunteer who's going to come on down and experience and power the killer whale's waves. So, you ready to get wet? Oh yeah, all right, I like the energy. Round of applause for our very brave volunteer. Now, there's already a couple inches of water on the ground, so we'll get you a little pre-soaked, but we have our 35-year-old killer whale named Orkid, who weighs about 8,000 pounds coming over, and she brings a really big wave. So, are you guys ready to see her get wet? Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like Orkid is making her way around the pool. Yeah, there she comes. With a little bit of flair, a nice spin swim. There goes Orkid, here comes that wave. That is how we do it here at Orkid Counter. Round of applause for our great volunteer. Come on out, nicely done. Now, killer whales are found in all of our world's oceans, so it's no surprise they eat all different types of prey, including other whales. The animal that you see on screen behind me is a blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale like Orkid. So you may be wondering, how does a whale that size take down a whale that size out in the open ocean? It's all possible, because killer whales are the ultimate team players. Take a look.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday lives for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt. It's how they practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side, out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Now, one of those playful behaviors you might see is a behavior called porpoising. That's when a killer whale swims really fast at the surface of the water. Or when surfing a wave. Killer whales love to be touched, and the longer that is untouched, they can. You might see one of our whales doing something similar to the whales in British Columbia. You'll also see killer whales imitating each other. This is how they teach one another new things. Our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another right here at SeaWorld. Now, playful behavior always has a purpose. A tailwhip might be used to stun a scolded fish. But today, a tailwhip might be used to stun our so-so. We interact with our killer whales all day and every day, which allows us to build trust and relationships with them, and provide them with research, healthcare, and a great quality of life. In fact, all of our whales take an active role in participating in their own healthcare and well-being through the use and training of medical or husbandry behaviors, which allows us to take care of our whales. One of those husbandry behaviors you might see is asking the whales to flip over and present us with the bottom of their tail fluke. This allows us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also allows us to get a voluntary blood sample from the veins running through the underside of the tail. Another husbandry behavior we do once a week is weighing our whales. Our whales will slide up onto a scale, allowing us to monitor their weight. This ensures that our adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight, and our younger whales are growing properly. You can even ask for a voluntary breast sample from the top of their blowhole. All of this is due to the incredible trust and relationships that we build every single day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I would like to introduce you to two very special whales. They are coming on over to the slide out, and their names are Ulises and Kalia. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Now, these whales are fantastic. They are so fun. Now, Kalia is 18 years old, and Ulises is 36. And obviously, they bring a pretty big splash. Now, every single day, these whales are such a joy to be around. We challenge them every day to learn something new and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, lots of splashing keeps our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you all for joining us for SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. Remember, if we all do our part to help protect our world's oceans, we can ensure the survival of amazing animals, just like these killer whales. Enjoy the rest of your spooktacular day right here at SeaWorld San Diego.